Hi everyone. I'm just going to talk briefly on this sore point that is haunting Nigerian homes, parents, and schools. Unruly children did not just fall from the tree, they didn't just fall from heaven. Unruly children were created, they were groomed, they were trained, they were raised by people, by adults. Who are these adults? Parents, guardians, aunties, uncles. So when we talk about punishment, when we talk about discipline, everyone here is to blame, but most especially parents. These are parents who come into schools to beat up teachers. These are parents who see teachers walking on the road and do not assist them by getting them to school. Scratch that. These are parents that don't want you disciplining their children. So what do? They take these children to schools where they know that discipline is not at the core of their standard. They take these children to schools where they know education is not at the fore for them. I'll give you an example. Your child writes several common entrance examinations and doesn't pass anyone. I mean anyone. And then there are schools that are willing to accept them with open arms. I mean, arms wide open. And they go to these schools. They don't have good behavior. They don't have good credit when it comes to learning and development. They don't have any of this. So, what do you think is going to happen? The child they expel from school A ends up going to school B to continue where he or she has stopped. You keep on admitting parents because school must be full. Yes, school must be full and the school must break even. That's fine. But where are the standards? Where is the ethos of the school? Children don't just arise and say, yes, I have come to scatter the school. I have come to disturb the peace in this school. It doesn't just happen. They observe what is going on in the home front. And when they see that they're getting away with all these unruly behaviors, they propagate this gospel to the class. They start out shoving their mates, being entitled, pushing, telling lies, stealing things, doing all sorts of evil in the classroom. And because the class teacher's hands are tied, because if she speaks, she's going to get fired. If she does anything that goes against what the school stands for, which is maybe nothing, she's going to get fired. She's going to get disciplined. She's going to get summoned to a disciplinary panel. And then you expect the teacher to say something. Most times they just look away. Their looking away is not intentional. It is because of a failed structure in the education system to protect teachers when they want to step in to discipline. And so you see that this attitude cascades into the secondary schools. If it's starting now in primary schools, what do we expect? We saw it coming. And that is why schools must enforce real structures when it comes to corporal punishments, when it comes to expulsion, suspension, and dismissal of students. You must have team mornings with parents and discuss about their behaviors. When you set up a training and you see that it's only teachers that are coming for a PTA meeting or a PTA seminar, it's only teachers that are turning up. What do you expect? The parents are nowhere to be found. Are the teachers the ones that are going to go home with you where you are the Lord and Master of your home? No, they've done their jobs. Continue where they stopped. Now, it's the failure to harness a union with the classroom and the teachers that is causing all this pandemonium. Now, you cannot parent well if you were not parented well, and if you don't even parent yourself very well. So you can't give what you don't have. Your child is raising tantrums in the home and you can't control your child. You can't manage that emotion. You're afraid to. I've seen parents who are afraid to talk to their children. I've seen parents who are afraid to have face-offs with their children. to sit down with their children and instill good manners, counsel, and proper values. So if the parent cannot control this child, is it the school that's going to control the child? Absolutely not. The school is going to take your school fees. But the school is not the foundation of socialization. The home is the first point of socialization, if my sociology 101, is appropriate. So what are we talking about? You see parents threatening teachers, threatening to beat up teachers, threatening to send their bouncers to class to beat up teachers if their teachers talk anyhow to their children. And by talk anyhow, they mean discipline. Don't do that. Don't hit him. Put your hands in your pocket. Keep your hands to yourself. Walk. Don't run. So what are you expecting? If you can't supervise your child doing their homework, if you cannot supervise them doing their projects, if you can't supervise their slumber parties, sleepovers, if you can't chaperone them and call them to attention, if you can't tell them that, you know what, I don't have money to buy this game. Can you manage what you have? We are going to eat beans today. We don't have money for chicken. If you cannot have these discussions with them, I don't know what you expect of the school. The school is your second point of socialization. But if the foundation is faulty, what will the righteous do? More than this discussion, we need to be calling ourselves out. Celebrity parents, parents that are too busy, parents that leave 6 a.m., they come back 8 p.m., they don't know what has gone on in the lives of their children. They are not concerned. This homework, the other day, it was on Instagram, I saw parents say, this homework is too much. This homework is too much. If it's too much, get a lesson teacher. If it's too much, collaborate with your lesson teacher or the class teacher so they can teach you how to do that homework, even if you don't know it. Stop living in denial. If there's a trait and a cycle, a pattern that is going on in your family, you're bringing it to a school where there are different people from different backgrounds and they are mixing with them and they are integrating these unruly behavior cycles and patterns in the lives of these children. Most of these children can't speak for themselves. They are bullied. They can't talk. They want to belong in circles. They want to belong where their friends are. They want to be the cool kid. And in order to be the cool kid, they will accept rubbish thrown at them. Who is raising this crop of kids? It's you people. It's you people. You're the ones raising them. You're the ones raising them into the society. You're the ones allowing them to watch films that are not age appropriate. You're the ones putting on BBN for them to watch. You're the one teaching them lyrics to songs that are vulgar, toxic, and not healthy. You're the ones giving them access to phones when they don't even need those phones and internet. So don't act all brand new. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.